back and forth. The puck comes up, shot on net by Rack, and it is saved with the right pad. Once again, Ryan Durkin in between the pipes will have to try to slow down this red-hot Bearcat offense in years past. Coming up with it is Powell. He's all alone, gonna try to do it by himself. Sends it off the boards. Lavessiere was there, and now a delayed offsides as he wisely played the puck, keeping it away from the Falcons. Bearcats have very good defensemen that are very quick and can put the puck in the back of the net. It is something not a lot of teams are used to, but Cincinnati has an abundance of them. Puck slides across the neutral zone a couple of times. Cincinnati has things, setting it up. Bearcats jam the net, look for an open opportunity. Puck still loose in front of the crease. Open net, and Durkin didn't see where it's at. We have a delayed penalty. It's coming against Bowling Green, but a frantic scene right there in front of Durkin, and the referee will come away with number 14 for Bowling Green State. I got him as Andrew Lucius, 6 foot, 260, one of their bigger guys that they have, and he played too rough, so they will give him a 2-minute penalty. Bearcats lead in the shot department 3-0, and now we'll have the first power play opportunity. And Bowling Green wisely clears the zone. Back there to play it, starting goaltender Sebastian Millette, and wisely will set things up. Cincinnati using their speed to enter the zone, right wing side, looking for help. And instead, the Bearcats will have to play it along the boards before moving it out in front of the net. Lavessiere with a couple attempts in front, but his shots go wide. Puck being moved around. Right out in front, Lavessiere with another attempt. That one backhanded, but a save by Durkin. He's been strong here, but the Bearcats are now pressuring as we are just through 50 seconds on this man advantage. Shot, that one goes wide by number 9. Brandon Armstrong usually wears number 17. Today he's gonna wear the number 9. Get used to it. In the inter-squad scrimmage yesterday, he put up 5 goals in a single period. So keep an eye on 9 in white. Here comes Nick Okada. He'll bring the puck in. Colin Rack settles it down at the blue line, kicks it back over to Okada. It comes off the stick, and the Bearcats have to clear the zone. Nick Okada finished 3rd in the country in points last year, as he was up there with Ryan Murphy and Damian Lona, both Cincinnati Bearcats. All 3 finished the top in the ACHA in scoring. Lemick's shot is blocked. He's able to settle it down and clear it out to a defenseman. Wow, what a save, Ryan Durkin. Good puck movement in front of the net, setting the play up for number 19, that's James Bursinger. He got the final say in it, but Durkin was able to be strong in front of the pipes and make the save, as the penalty has run out for Bowling Green State. Or actually, it has not. I believe it's 8 seconds, but the clock kind of doesn't show that. It shows double zeros, but it is 8 seconds, so it can confuse anybody. Now 7 seconds, all right. One of the many fun quirks here at Sports Plus. Now the penalty is over, and the Bearcats are 0 for 1 on the power play. Cincinnati had some chances, plenty of them, and there was just another one. Durkin able to fight it off again. Puck handled there, sent out in front, reaches the net. Save was made, rebound unable to be handled by Cincinnati. Bowling Green playing on fresh ice down here on the right side of us, as play has been tilted one way in favor of the Bearcats since we started. Puck is loose. Penalty is upcoming here to Bowling Green State. So the Falcons will go shorthanded once again. Bearcats have removed their goaltender and have the extra man on. Setting up, holding the puck on the boards. Now Sam Dorf has it. His shot goes on net. And it was deflected wide, and we will have a slashing call. Bearcats go back on the power play. Number 29 is the guilty culprit. That is the starting right winger, Jack Messenger. So he'll have a seat. Bearcats will go on the power play. And Danny Mateo will take the draw, I believe. Or excuse me, number 12 will. So that will be Stephen Lavassiere. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that wrong. I could be. He hasn't corrected me yet. Puck is cleared out. 14 minutes to play here in the first period. No score between the Cincinnati Bearcats and Bowling Green State Falcons. Puck moved up and along. That's Scammon with the puck, number 16. Dylan Scammon. He keeps it in right at the blue line, but it was close. Got an argument from Bowling Green State. However, the puck was thrown back out, which made it all null and void. BGSU doing a good job of stalling the offense to this point on the power play. And there, as I say it, the Bearcats score their first goal. Finally getting it in on the rush. Danny Matea feeling good as he'll lead the charge. And the Bearcats are out in front, 1-0 on Bowling Green. I could be wrong. I need to check my facts, but I think Danny Matea scored the first goal last year for the team as well. He had a hat trick in the first game, so I'm pretty sure he definitely scored the first goal. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Here comes Luke Larbus. He crosses the blue line, chips it behind the net, looking for some help. Bowling Green trying to move it up and out. Nick Okada settles it down, trying to send it through, and it makes it somewhat through, but picked up by Cincinnati. Larbish's shot goes wide, hits the protective netting. A little back and forth game there between Bursinger and Larbis. So I'll read you the lines, at least what I got. 24, Danny Mateo, the goal scorer for Cincinnati. He is on a line with Lavassiere, number 12, and number 9, Brandon Armstrong. William Lemick wears number 21. He will be on a line with Larbis and Bursinger. That line is on the ice as we speak. Colin McAllister, John Von Kieserling, and Stephen Lang are on a line. And we also have number 20, that's, I believe, Easton Kindle. He is an extra forward along with number 26. And that is Schneidberg. I believe that he is wearing a different number for today only as well. Millette seeing his first bit of action there as he will make a glove save and a freeze, holding the puck with 12:13 to go. Faceoff will come to his right. Lang in taking the draw. Bearcats coming away with it. Now Bowling Green State has it. Trying to move it to the crease. BGSU holding the zone for really the first time all game. Sending it out in front of the net. Millette composed. Hasn't seen a shot yet. And there's a delayed penalty. This will come against Cincinnati. I'm not sure if it's a hook or a trip, but I saw a Bowling Green State Falcon stumble and then a arm go up, and we're going to get a hooking call, and it will be the first penalty kill unit, first time for the penalty kill unit to make their way on the ice, as Logan Rossiter will sit in the box for 2 minutes with 11:41 to go. Cincinnati out in front 1-0. Little change, last minute change in personnel for the Bearcats. Sam Dorff moves it up on the backhand, can't get it out of the zone. And Bowling Green able to hold it. Moving the puck around, and the puck gets cleared all the way down the ice where Durkin is there to leave it. Trey Kurtzy bringing it up and out. Robert Edwards has it at the red line, dumps it down for the Falcons. Colin Rack first to play it in the near side corner. A lot of action going on. It's a tough place for us to see, but you always know that's a greasy part of the rink. In the corner by the boards. Bowling Green just trying to get that puck toward the slot and hope that somebody's there to finish it off. So far, there's been no traffic there, and the puck has not cleanly been entered. So Millette really hasn't had to deal with much here yet. Still says he hasn't faced a shot, and we played 9:30 here in this first period. 40 seconds remain on the penalty kill for Cincinnati. And they'll chip it up and out again, much to the delight of the home faithful here. Not a bad way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Cincinnati next week will be headed to New York as they'll play a 2-game series, as you can check out in our schedule. Unfortunately, Bearcats weren't able to play yesterday against the Akron Zips. That game was forfeited. Bearcats instead went with an inter-squad scrimmage. Cincinnati will actually not be able to play the 3rd game on that New York trip against Army. So a couple teams dropping like flies on the schedule. Puck is cleared, but unfortunately the man was already out of the box for Cincinnati. So a little good news, bad news. Good news, they killed off the penalty. Bad news, that is an icing. Easton Kendall on the ice wearing the number 20. And if you remember from a year ago, that was the number of the captain, Damian Lona. And man, oh man, that is a big time hit. And a Bearcat is down. And that is rough. Cincinnati has taken a number as number 14 for Bowling Green, Andrew Lucius, laid a nasty lick on Schneiberg, and Schneiberg needed an extra minute to get up from that one, and I understand why. That was a big time hit, big time collision. Cincinnati sending one in. That's from the blue line. Shot settled down. Armstrong trying to put it in front. He will leave it for Matea, trying to get his 2nd goal of the afternoon, but can't. Bearcats have it, shot on net, and the save is made. Good job by defenseman number 3, Steven Straffen. Straff played pretty well. He'll stay out there with Colin Rack, his defensive partner. Puck goes right in on the netminder, Ryan Durkin. Save is made, and we're ready to start again. 8:56 to go here in the first. Bearcats in front 1-0. The goal scorer, Danny Matea, in on the draw. Brandon Armstrong not afraid to put his 2 cents on a hit in the corner. Bearcats playing physical. Puck comes at. Puck is now handled by Colin Rack, and that is a goal! Colin Rack puts one upstairs. Not sure if somebody was able to put an extra hit on that one, but it goes through, and the Bearcats now lead 2-0. Colin Rack, as of right now, I'm going to give him credit for that goal. If not, it is a very, very nasty assist. Well done. He settled it down right at the blue line and then fired it in. And then all you heard was a chink. And then you saw some arms raised, which is always a good sign if you're rooting for the home team. Cincinnati in front 2-0, out shooting Bowling Green 9-0. Bearcats in the offensive zone. Doing a great job of using his body there. Schneiberg, number 26, keeping the puck away. Easton Kindle along with Schneiberg in the corner fighting for the puck. Instead, the Falcons come away with it, chip it up, and icing waved off. Millette decides to let it go for a little bit and then send it through. Defenseman playing with the puck behind the net. And Cincinnati trying to move it out of their own zone. Little one-on-one action in the corner, getting ugly there. Sam Dorf in it for Cincinnati, and it looked to be a boarding penalty and a very ugly hit from behind, and Cincinnati taking exception to it. Right in the middle is Simon, number 18 for BGSU. No penalty upcoming, but there's a mean hit there. Cincinnati on the wrong side of the two big hits so far. Bowling Green fires one in off a pass from the corner. Goes wide, Cincinnati able to move it back the other way. Play is set up now. Tachi. And momentarily before Bursinger was able to fire one in on the net. Duncan not sure where the puck is. Bearcats move it up out in front. Now Larbus will fire it in. Open net right there, Bursinger. Larbus got things started, skating around to the slot, puts a shot on net, and the rebound comes out, and Bursinger puts the finishing touches on it. And you can make this a 3-0 game now. Like I said, Cincinnati, one of the high-scoring offenses in the country last year. And so far they're up 3-0 and haven't given up a shot. Here comes Bursinger again. His shot hits off the stick of a Falcon and goes into the netting. 6:20 to play. Bearcats in command of this thing. Puck will be dropped to the right of Ryan Durkin. Face off one back to Nick Okada. Okada's shot hits the padding of Durkin. He makes two saves. Puck still loose in the slot. Bearcats trying to make something of it. Here comes Ennis. His shot hits the glove. Puck is loose out in front. Put it in. And no, it's still not in. Puck is loose and behind the net. And man, oh man, that is a... the net comes dislodged. That puck was loose. Cincinnati fighting for it as they saw number 4 in their near future. If they could put that in the back of the net, it... So 5:56 to go here in the first period. Bearcats have amassed 12 shots on net. And And they're looking at a 3-0 lead as of right now. And here we go, a penalty shot coming to Cincinnati, and they are going to give it to Nick Okada here. So I'm not sure where that call came from, but nonetheless, it's here. Nick Okada dances in, forehand, and puts it in. Nick Okada has punched this one in and has made this a 4-0 game. A very calm move right there and a very nice wrister by Nick Okada, the senior member on this team from a year ago, as he was the 3rd best player scoring-wise. And we have a penalty already upcoming here to Bowling Green. Durkin makes the save, and a high stick penalty coming to the Falcons. So Cincinnati has 4 goals on the day. They do not have a power play goal. Technically, the penalty shot does not count as a power play goal. Almost could. It might, I don't know. Pretty sure it doesn't. Bearcats try to get a formal power play goal here, 5-on-4 on the man advantage. Danny Matea has the puck skating in toward the netminder, and Armstrong with a look at Durkin, unable to finish. Bearcats have to reset. Okada to Matea. Matea at the blue line, sends it right wing side. It comes back up top to Okada, who fires one in, hits off a stick and goes wide. Nick Okada there at the blue line to keep it in. Danny Matea has it now, left wing circle. And Armstrong took the rebound, sent it toward the crease, and Ryan Durkin wisely cuts that pass off and is able to freeze the puck and keep it there. 5:10 to play, 1:20 to go on the power play. Puck is dropped. Larbus fighting for it, moves it up top to Tachi. Taki able to fire it over, and that is a goal scorer himself. Taking the last shot. Shot on the way and good. That one from Luke Larbus. And that is a power play strike. Bearcats have 5 goals from 5 different players. And it's got to feel good in a 5-0 game. Timeout Bowling Green State. And Cincinnati needs to put up the 5th goal on the scoreboard. So far, goals by Danny Matea, Colin Rack, new guy James Bursinger, number 19. Number 6, Nick Okada had the penalty shot goal, and the last one there by number 10, and that is Luke Larbus. Larbus wore the number 7 last year, now has moved to the number 10. Trying to see if there's any other jersey changes I should tell you about. John Von Kieserling. Last year was number 19. He is now wearing the number 11. And just for today, Brandon Armstrong moves from the number 17 to the number 9. .456 to play here in the first period. All Cincinnati, as Bowling Green has netted 3 shots. That's changed from a second ago. So Sebastian Millette in short work has made every save he's needed to. The Bearcats apparently in just 12 shots have 5 goals. Puck is dropped, play continues. Falcons moving ahead. Millette coming out to play it, backhands it toward the boards. He skates back, nearly not back in time. And a shot goes wide off of Edwards. Then coming in from the blue line again, and Millette is there to freeze it and stop play. 4:37 to go. Cincinnati in full control, leading 5-0. Dominic Costo taking the draw for the Falcons, unable to come away with it. Bearcats instead move it up. Schneiberg settles it down, waits for help. Limick is there, number 21. He'll move it up and around. Puck now comes out, and away goes Costo. Costo looks for help, sends one in. Best save of the night so far for Sebastian Millette, as he's able to hang in there. Bowling Green Falcons finally get a clean look at the netminder. Sadly for them, not able to put the finishing touches on it. And I believe that was Michael White who had the best look for the Falcons. So here we go. About to drop the puck to the right of Michael Weber, or excuse me, of Sebastian Millette. Michael Weber is the backup for today's game. Puck comes in softly on Millette. He's there to glove it and play it. Cincinnati trying to move it through the right wing side. Unable to, but a clearing pass for Bowling Green is intercepted by Danny Matea. Matea fires one toward the net, and it pops out on the other end. Making the save there is Durkin, as the puck just comes up, and he's able to freeze it. .328 to go in the first period. That belongs to Cincinnati. Puck moved ahead by Vaught. He dumps it down, but we will have an icing. Vaught apparently did not make it to the red line, so his dump in was voided by the icing. Cincinnati will get an offensive zone draw. Not everybody set, and we'll redrop the puck. Puck sent in off the boards. Rack keeps it in. Armstrong fires it wide. Lavoisier there, drops it off for Matea. Matea skates to the slot, backhands one right into the Falcon and on the chest of Ryan Durkin. If the Bearcats are able to chase number 31 Ryan Durkin, it will be up to Nick Luttrell to stop the bleeding for the Falcons. Bearcats have been known to chase a goaltender or two. 2:45 to play here. Colin Rack settles it down and sends it over. Here's Stephen Lang. He's got it. Left wing side. Leaves it for McAllister, except Von Kieserling was there first. McAllister backhands one, centering it toward the net. Nobody home to put it in the back of the net. Right there, Von Kieserling, the big hit. Cincinnati starting to pick up the physicality. It's tough to hit guys when you have the puck all game. So there's that. Coming across, moving in, number 26, Austin Murphy for Bowling Green, but that offensive drive stalls out. Bearcats collect things and will now push up ice. Good speed here by Luke Larbus as he skates by everybody in his path. Now centers it looking for some help, and instead he finds a Bowling Green State Falcon. Left wing side, it's broken up. Johnson had his play disrupted by Nick Okada. And now the Bearcats will come at it again. Here comes Lemick. Shot, that one's broken up and doesn't make its way to the net. Here's Donald Ennis. Ennis with the puck now. He finds the glove of Durkin. Back and forth, Nick Okada has it, brings it into his own defensive zone, now looks and waits. Under a minute to play here in the first period. Puck is tapped on back, and Cincinnati will get a fresh set of forwards. Ennis moves it forward. Danny Matea sent it to the slot. Only orange jerseys there to break up that play. There it is again, sent to the slot. Open and available, shot by Lavessiere. Doesn't go. Armstrong's rebound doesn't make its way to the net. Final 20 seconds of play here in the first. Here comes Costo. His play is broken up by Nick Okada. Cincinnati has not let the Falcons get in rhythm from any standpoint. Here we go, final 6 seconds, 2-on-1. Cincinnati one more time. We'll put it in the back of the net. Danny Matea playing to the whistle. Second goal of the period. And Bowling Green has no answer for this Bearcat offense. Last 4 seconds, tick off. Puck just sits in the neutral zone, and that will do it. So Cincinnati, after one period of play, in full control, leading 6-0 over Bowling Green State. Shots on record right now, since Cincinnati was 16, Bowling Green managed to get 4 shots on Sebastian Millette. We'll be back with second period of play after this. You're watching Bearcats Hockey on YouTube. Welcome back, Bearcat fans. Happy to have you with us here on a Saturday afternoon. Cincinnati holding a commanding 6-0 lead here as we're about to enter the second period of play. Let's get you refreshed on the scoring situation. It was a plentiful. Cincinnati got things started at the 13-18 mark. Danny Matea scored, assisted by Brandon Armstrong wearing the number 9, Matea wearing number 24. Then Colin Rack added to the party, along with Bursinger, Okada, Larbis, and then ending the period, Danny Matea tipped one in with 4 seconds to go to give the Bearcats a 6-0 lead. Cincinnati will be moving from left to right, so hopefully the ice will tilt the other way as it was one-sided in the first period. Good play there by Trey Kurtze, keeping it in front and then able to backhand swipe it toward the red line. Bowling Green State moving it ahead now. Right wing side, good closeout there by Nick Okada, not allowing a shot to go on net on Millette. And play is halted. Puck clears out. Bowling Green and Cincinnati chase after it. Puck goes behind the net. Pretty sure that's still Ryan Durkin in net. I'm getting a head nod from Sean Hare, the cameraman for today. Saw that as a confirmation. Sam Dorff picks it up, sends it well wide of the net. No shot attempt there. Puck is cleared out. Icing is waved off. Logan Rossiter, first one to get there, plays it off the boards, and now Colin McAllister will take it and move it across. There's Sam Dorff moving it ahead, looking for some help. And Colin McAllister dumps his man. How do you like that? Had to have felt good. McAllister, and maybe not the biggest guy, but he takes down Powell. And now Cincinnati able to keep the offensive zone pressure only momentarily, as it is now dumped out by Powell, and he'll get off the ice and reinforcements will come for the Falcons. Cincinnati playing it off the boards. Icing will be the call here. Bursinger arguing that he tipped it. And that argument falls on deaf ears. Once again, if you want to yell at the officials in your home, we got Robert Gavin, George Whitehead, and Jeff Flagg. Jeff Flagg, a referee. I believe George Whitehead is a referee, and Gavin is our linesman. Could be wrong there. Puck moved along behind the net, behind Millette. Cincinnati chopping at it, and instead coming away with it are the Falcons, who move it across the boards. Shot attempt is blocked. Bearcats doing a fabulous job of blocking the scoring lanes. Looking for Larbis. Larbis stretch pass was there. Connects. Larbis looks across ice, and it is denied by Durkin. Much to the displeasure of Bowling Green, who thought Larbis was off. Looked like Luke put his foot back behind the blue line and dragged it a bit. Completely helps that Larbis is as fast as he is. Shot from the corner, then added to by, I believe, number 21, Lemick. All shots are stopped and play is halted as Durkin makes the save and keeps this thing at a 6-goal lead. Puck is dropped, played in the corner. Bowling Green fighting for it, trying to move it out to safety. Cincinnati keeping the offensive zone. And they'll hold the zone. Shot comes from the blue line. Nobody saw it. It goes behind the net. And now the Falcons are able to come away with it. Nick Okada, strong on the skates, able to keep it in. Offsides is the call, and man, oh man, Brandon Armstrong takes a nasty hit, and he might even go to the penalty box. This is definitely a penalty, and they're not going to make Armstrong serve it. Instead, number 20, Easton Kendall will serve it. Sorry, Easton, I knew that. Bearcats on the penalty kill. 1 for 1 today. Bowling Green looking for offense right in front of Millette, and how about that? Colin McAllister wanted no part of any extra efforts and defends his goaltender. Oh, man. And they're going to take him off. Oh, man, play to the whistle. Colin McAllister did, and he is going to get penalized. Bearcats are going to go 5-on-3. Referees didn't like the extra effort that McAllister put into his check, and he'll serve 2 minutes. McAllister defending Millette there after the whistle, and may get a roughing penalty for it. And John Corse having final words there with the official. Nonetheless, 1:44 of 5-on-3, best chance for the Falcons to this point. Puck is handled. Kept in at the blue line, sent up to Edwards. Edwards is there. He will fire it from the slot, and laying down and getting a body on it is Logan Rossiter. He may feel it tomorrow, but I tell you what, his team is appreciative of it today. Rossiter taking a shot there, not allowing that puck to make its way to Millette. Edwards trying to keep it in. Cincinnati hawking it. And Nick Okada not allowing Michael White to pick up the puck at the blue line, and instead clears it out. 1 minute of 5-on-3 action here. Costo rimmed around and then sent it to the right wing side. Bearcats staying aggressive on the PK, and that's Sam Dorf making sure he blocks some lanes. Bearcats unable to keep the puck, and now are allowing the Falcons to take some shots here. Millette made a few good saves before the Bearcats are able to clear it out. 5-on-3, and Cincinnati looking strong here. 20 seconds to go, and 35 seconds to go in the full man advantage. Offsides is the call, and Dominic Costo very upset about it, slams his stick down, not thrilled about the call. 15:02 to go here in the second period of play. Cincinnati holding on to a 6-0 lead, but are in a bit of a bind here. Offsides again, the call. That one an easy one to make. Nobody upset at the referees, only orange jerseys talking to each other about what went wrong. Forstek wins the draw for the Falcons. Tripping penalty upcoming here, and Trey Kurtzy, who lost his stick on the play, is easy to point out after that tripping penalty. So that nullifies the 5-on-3, and the Bearcats will immediately go on the power play in 6 seconds once the initial penalty to Easton Kendall runs out. So 6 seconds on that clock, 22 seconds on the McAllister penalty, and Trey Kurtzy will take a seat for 2 minutes at the 14:51 mark. Puck is dropped, 2-on-1 here, chance for the Falcons. Wow, what a save, Sebastian Millette. That puck made its way through, and Millette denies the Falcons their first goal. Bowling Green still on it here. 4-on-4 action right now. As McAllister is out of the box, power play opportunity for Cincinnati. 3-on-1 though for Bowling Green. Millette with another save. Sebastian Millette, left legs, keeps that puck out of the net. Now Cincinnati trying to go the other way here on the power play. Luke Larbus sends it across ice. He was looking for Bursinger. Bursinger's trying to pick up his second goal. He'll send it off to Larbus. Larbus drops it off the rack to Okada. Okada to Larbus. Larbus' shot, one-timer, is stopped. And play is held. 13:53 to go, a minute to go on the power play. And the goaltending is picked up here in the second period. Sebastian Millette leading the charge as he made two dandy of a saves here to my left. Durkin doing everything he can to keep this at a 6-goal game. Bearcats will have another minute of power play time, trying to punch another one in. Bursinger there to play it, wearing the number 19 jersey. Here comes Nick Okada. He'll move it up to Larbus. Larbus, right wing side, moves around a defender and sends it to Lemick. Lemick can't handle the puck, and instead an attempted clear by Bowling Green, and instead we will have a penalty and we have a man down as there is a high-speed collision in the corner. Luke Larbus was a part of it, and he is up skating fine, but he will get the penalty and the man down for Bowling Green. I can't pick up the number. Do you have a number for me, Sean? 13. We got 13. So if I look up 13, that is Johnson. And we can get, yeah, 13 is Johnson. That is a fact, and it is Jordan Johnson who's shaken up on the play, so he'll skate to the end of the bench, maybe collect his thoughts. Hopefully we'll see number 13 back into the game. So Larbus will sit in the box, and we will have continuous special teams out here. Went from 5-on-3 to 5-on-4 to 4-on-4, and now it will stay 4-on-4. Went back to 5-on-4, now it's going to 4-on-4. Shot, save made. Sebastian Millette, top of the crease, is able to deny Alex Baldwin a goal. Puck will be dropped to Sebastian Millette's left. Cincinnati wins the draw, sends it up and out, looking for Armstrong. Armstrong gets by the defense, and now will skate behind the net. Looking for some help. He's got Tachi, and his shot is blocked. Great defensive effort by Bowling Green, denying Tachi his first goal as a Cincinnati Bearcat. And the Falcons' desperation defense holds up there. Falcons go on the power play now. Left wing side, puck set behind the net. Tachi is there as the defender and chips it back. Coming in is White. He had picked up the intercepted pass and tried to jam it right home on Millette, but Sebastian looks strong in front of the net, holding up and keeping the Falcons out of the goal department once again. Great last line of defense, Sebastian Millette. Bowling Green can't hold the zone and eventually lose the puck. Nice move there, getting around the man, Logan Rossiter. He is a big fella, but he was able to put on the brakes and then start him up again and get by his man. Bowling Green tried to lay an extra hit on him, still can't bring him down. And White loses the puck, picked up now by McAllister. McAllister's chip out is blocked, can't make its way through. Cincinnati trying to get it to the neutral zone and out. Final 23 seconds on the Larbus penalty are ticking off. Puck sent along the boards. Now picked up, intercepted by Stephen Lang. Bearcats have it. Nick Okada fires it. What a find there. Left wing side, shot is taken. Save is made. Dylan Scammon able to settle down the pass from Nick Okada and then bust in on the left wing side. Durkin made the save. Not sure he knew he made the save, but nonetheless keeps the puck from going in. And Cincinnati, who scored 6 goals in the first period, are held scoreless here. For the first 8 minutes and change. Face-off one, settled down by Cincinnati. UC trying to hold the zone and does. Larbus sends it over. Left wing side, shot. Hits off the protective netting, and Bursinger with a ripper there. Looking good. Give credit to number 3, Steven Straffen, for keeping that play alive right at the blue line. 11:15 to go. Falcons move it up along the glass. Trying to get it up and out. Now coming away with it are the Falcons. Offside. Would have been the call. Instead, Cincinnati moves away with it. Larbus sends it off the glass again. Lemick down to pin his man. Puck now sent off the sideboards. Brown moving it out for the Falcons. Miscommunication there from Colin Rack and his defenseman Straffen, which allows Bowling Green to set up. Trying to move it toward the center of the ice. They can't. Now taken the other way. Here's Bursinger. He's got 4 wingers with him. And Colin Rack skates like a winger, though he is a defenseman. Cincinnati not afraid to be aggressive as soon as Bowling Green sets up. If they can take it away, the Bearcats have the speed to exit the zone and leave teams in the dust. 10:13 to play in the second period. Cincinnati still out in front 6-0. Face-off battled for, kept in at the blue line, now poked ahead. Here comes Easton Kendall. He loses the puck, but Lang is there to support it. Big hit down underneath, and that was, a couple of different guys getting involved down there. Bearcats able to hold on to the puck at the blue line. Shot goes in front, but is blocked by traffic. Tripping will be the call, and it was an easy call to make. Both officials were ready to make that one. Falcons desperate to score here on the power play to try to make any sort of mark in this game. And instead, the Bearcats, who are shorthanded, have the best look and a goal. Brandon Armstrong makes no mistake, right in the slot. And they get on the board in a different fashion. Shorthanded goal for Cincinnati. So the Bearcats have a power play goal, they have even strength goals, and now they have a shorty to add to that list. Brandon Armstrong adding his name to the list. Armstrong's goal comes from Logan Rossiter, and Cincinnati is adding to the total. Cincinnati trying to start things up here in the offensive zone. I was trying to listen to hear if there was any other assists needed to be given credit. Just Logan Rossiter on that one. There's Danny Matea, who chips one directly to an orange jersey. Not a good move at all. Rebound attempt. Sebastian Millette is there. Millette strong to make the first save on Michael White, and then the rebound attempt as well. Keeping the goose egg up there on the guest scoreboard. BGSU wins the draw. Slap shot from the blue line is disrupted and doesn't make its way through. Colin Rack sends one wide. Now it's picked up by an orange jersey. Out with it come the Falcons. Puck is lost. And Cincinnati will take their attempt. Icing will be the call as they send it off the boards. Lang not there to get it. Icing was waved off. Under 8 to play here in the second. Straffen fires one off the boards. Looking for Lang, unable to connect. Instead, Baumgartner picked it up and moved it ahead. Here comes Edwards. Edwards fights off a hit. And now here come the Bearcats. That's Luke Larbus settling it down. He's got some help, and he waits for it and cannot connect with John Von Kieserling, who was the late man to the party. Larbus knew he had him there, and he was looking to maybe find him after he scrambled behind the net. Now he'll pick it up and leave it for Lemick. Larbus putting in the extra time. Great speed by number 10 in white. So the Bearcats are missing two big names in this lineup. Ryan Murphy, number 22, and number 15, Brady Kiplinger, both absent from today's game. Cincinnati allowing that opportunity for other guys to get some time. Puck is loose behind the net. Now chipped up, and the Falcons trying to exit the zone. They're able to do so, waiting for it, and now moving it ahead is Brown. Brown not able to connect with number 18, Simon, but the puck is able to stay in the zone. And now Cincinnati will take over. Long stretch pass out to number 19, Bursinger. Bursinger entered the zone, but had it immediately set right back out. Here comes Larbus, right wing side. He was looking to have some help, but the help was actually ahead of the play, making that an offside. Cincinnati wins the draw. Ennis moves the puck in. Danny Matea fighting for it in the corner and is dropped. Matea not giving up, keeping his eyes on the puck, knows that you're gonna get hit a couple times. Puck is loose and in the back of the net, Brandon Armstrong. Second goal of the period. Or excuse me, I'm being corrected. That is Lavoisier. He'll punch it into the back of the net. Armstrong was the first to celebrate with him, so sometimes I get fooled. Either way, gotta be impressed. 8-0 now, and there is the goalie switch. So Ryan Durkin, his night is done, and it will now be up to number 33, Nick Luttrell. Luttrell, only 5'8", gives up 3 inches to the Now back up Durkin. Cincinnati in complete control of this game. Bowling Green holds the line. Play is allowed to continue. Unable to connect with their pass. So Cincinnati will now regroup. Lavessiere trying to make his second goal of the period and season. Play goes behind the net, now back out in front. A big hit there. Cincinnati's going to have to watch out for the physicality of Bowling Green. They're going to try to get a few hits in if they're not going to win this game. Guys have to keep their heads up, but they can skate by them. And here he goes, shot on the way and goal! Number 2 for Lavessiere, as he has made this a 9-0 game. And I tell you what, if you're a backup and you come into this game, A, you might get time, B, you might not want time, as that one went in almost too easily. Settled down and held by Bowling Green. Sam Dorf there to chip it away. Bearcats playing in their own defensive zone. Chopping at the puck here on the near side boards. Bowling Green comes away with it. Soft attempt there. Millett is there to freeze it, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Bearcats looking for a home run pass. Able to connect. Von Kieserling is there. He is tripped up. We will have a penalty. Or will we? I think so. Net came dislodged. It looked like Kieserling had that full step before getting hooked. .350 to go here in the second period. And here we go. Second penalty shot of the game for Cincinnati. Or no, maybe not. Shame, no penalty at all. They said it was a good hockey play. I was wrong. It looked like the ref was pointing forward, but I guess he would have probably done it a little more emphatically. Tachi dumps it down. Lemick is there. He was on the back door trying to punch that one home as the puck floated across. Now here comes Bowling Green. There's a hit. Much to the delight of the Cincinnati bench. And now we'll have a penalty, as not sure if they tried to take a number there on 16. Big hit for Dylan Scammon. Unfortunately, he immediately will go to the box here. So maybe he was a little too amped up from his hit. Another power play opportunity for Bowling Green. Unable to connect to this point, as plays like that have made it very hard. Cincinnati able to clear it right away and get the puck out of the zone. Bowling Green's had a 5-on-3. They've had a couple of just single-man advantages. And all they have to show for it is a shorthanded goal allowed. Puck held in. Shot. Top of the circle. Doesn't even make its way through. And Cincinnati able to clear it out. Von Kieserling not giving away anything for free as he's making Bowling Green work for it. Even though the score says 9-0, you got to play like it's no score. Anytime you get on the ice, should be valued. Falcons moving it around. Edwards calling for it up top. Doesn't move his feet much, just stays there. Now he'll move. Shot, gloved, but gets by Millette. Falcons there to rebound it. Puck right in front, shot, saved by Millette. Now broken up by McAllister. Falcons send it down through again, played with a high stick. And Bowling Green will stop play as they play it. Millette able to stay strong again as it looked to be a big-time scoring attempt there for Derek Kyroflies, number 11 in orange. He was on his knees, but was still able to whip the puck toward Millette. And Sebastian was able to stay strong as he is right there, keeping the puck away from the open goal mouth. Brandon Armstrong able to come away with it, 2-on-1. Oh, Armstrong with a good look, and he takes a nasty spill afterwards. A little 2-on-1 game with Danny Matea. Matea still trying to get it in there, and I don't know what the ref's not seeing there. That looked to be roughing as Danny Matea took an extra shot after the play. Under a minute to go. Bodies starting to fall all over the place. Cincinnati usually skates right by it. They'll try to do that here. Danny Mateus whips one across ice, unable to find his target. Cincinnati now moving it all the way through, touched by Bowling Green, but we'll still have an icing. 32.6 seconds to go. Bearcats have added 3 goals in the period. But let's not be confused. Cincinnati very well may get another one here before the period ends. Danny Matea scored with 4 seconds to go in the first. Puck sent all the way down and played by the Falcons, trying to get it out of their own end, which has been a very difficult chore for them today. Final 15 ticks. Bowling Green trying to enter the zone again. Sent it in on Millette. Save is made. Logan Rossiter has it and will fire it all the way down. Tipped in. Final 3 seconds to play, and Bowling Green satisfied with just holding the puck and leaving it there. 9-0 after 2 periods of play. Cincinnati adds 3 goals this period. 1 by Brandon Armstrong and 2 by number 12, the new guy, Steven Lavoisier. We'll be back with 3rd period of play. You're watching Bearcats Hockey on YouTube. You got to make sure you see this team in action live for yourself. They are a treat. So folks, we are back and ready for third period of play as the Cincinnati Bearcats are in control of things, 9-0 leading Bowling Green. And if you're wondering about running up the score, you know, goal differential is a big difference. So the Bearcats just have to keep the pedal to the metal and play respectful, but still try to get the best win they possibly can out of this. Icing is the call, as we have just kicked off the third period. Want to thank again Sean Hare working the camera, former goaltender for the Cincinnati Bearcats, doing a fine job. Notable change for Cincinnati, Michael Weber in between the pipes. Now, instead of Sebastian Millette, Weber will get the draw in. Sebastian Millette, his day is done. Now dressing as the backup is Brady Kiplinger's brother, Jay Kiplinger. So Michael Weber into the game. Kiplinger will be the backup from here on out. And lucky you fans that have stuck around to watch and hear this game will be joined in the booth by who else but Sebastian Millette, the goaltender for the first two periods, and we'll be honored to do so when he is able to come out here. Puck is dropped. And here comes the Bearcats. So it'll be nice to talk to Bash when he gets to the booth here to really get a first-person take on how this game has played out so far. Michael Weber makes his first save that he needs to as he flashes the right pad. Cincinnati chops it ahead and behind the net. Falcons have it and playing it. Edwards leaves it for his man. Now moving away with it is Baumgartner. Holding it for Cincinnati and tossing it down, Steven Straffen, one of the many new faces to Cincinnati, wearing the number 3 in white. Falcons move it across the red line. Dumping it down, Larbis is the first one there. He'll look for Lemick, but his pass goes wide. Offsides, delayed offsides, has to keep the puck on the outside there and forcing Bowling Green to delay before they dump it in. Here comes Luke Larbis, feeds it over to Lemick. Lemick is taken off his skates by number 14, Lucius, who's had a few good hits in this game. Icing waved off. Brandon Armstrong using those power legs to skate down and beat his man to the puck. Cincinnati holds his own. Nick Okada, open look in the slot, is denied. And that is Nick Luttrell making the save. He is the backup and has come in relieving Ryan Durkin. Shot goes wide, bearing down on Michael Weber. Weber having to be alert here as Falcons put one wide of the net again. And now one-on-one, here we go. Danny Matea, shot and a goal. Put it in the back of the net. Danny Matea, if you have a hat, you can at least take it off in honor of the man. That is a hat trick for number 24. So Danny Matea putting his name the top of this Bearcat scoring chart as they will use a different puck and they will keep that puck for Danny Matea, rightfully so. Take off the hat in honor of the man. Here comes Matea. Now he will have a flat tire and lose a step. Bowling Green. Offsides here. Call is made. A big hit along the boards as play was just whistled down. Cincinnati playing to that whistle and then a little beyond it here. Face-off will come into the neutral zone. Stephen Lang in to take the draw against Haydenbach for the Falcons. Puck move left wing side. Falcons trying to move it ahead. Instead, it is disrupted by Colin McAllister. Orange will settle over the puck only momentarily. Von Kieserling there to pinch in and keep the play alive for Cincinnati. Stephen Lang holds it. Looked up top momentarily, but then is pushed off the puck. And now the Falcons come away with it. Ross wearing a different jersey for the Falcons. He's wearing number 2. He was able to lead the charge and get the puck out of the zone. And oh my goodness, what a hit there. And that will be a penalty. Elbowing is the call. Maybe the right call, but Dylan Scammon put a lick on the Bowling Green Falcon. Look out, folks. So he might have gotten the elbow a little bit high there. And it was called by the back official. Sure, all are okay. Falcons go back on the power play. This is Michael Weber's first attempt on the penalty kill to be the goaltender. Sebastian Millette kept things nice and steady for Cincinnati, keeping the Falcons off the board. Looking in, that's Costo. He sends it around, puck touches, I believe, the netting, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Face-off is won. Back to the Bearcats. Sam Dorf collects the puck and holds it. Now he'll move it across to Nick Okada. Cincinnati coming away with it. Whiff on the slap shot attempt there by Colin McAllister. Not sure if he was trying to deke him out. If he did, it kind of worked-ish. There we go again. Nick Okada back and forth with number 26, that's Schneiberg. And Okada feeding it out, looking for a penalty himself. 14:50 to go here in the third period, 10-0 Bearcat lead. Nick Okada able to clear it up and out to the red line. Falcons holding on to it. Now they'll dump it down behind the net. Weber is there to play it, but didn't really have to. Sent all the way down. And it's back and forth here. Nobody really in control of play. Cincinnati content dumping it down, icing the puck each time as they're still on the penalty kill for the next 10 seconds and have done a good job here disrupting the rhythm of Bowling Green. Edwards tried to play it ahead. Cincinnati out of the box and back to full strength. Here's Stephen Lang, makes a nice move. How about another? And takes a shot, and he just missed wide of the net. Stephen Lang put in the work, just unable to get the finish. Luke Larbus not afraid to lay in the body in the corner there as the puck moves around. Larbus doing what he can to keep the play alive for Cincinnati. And now with 13:30 to go, Bearcats will move it out of their zone, cross the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, that's Straffen. Straffen takes a hit along the boards, and a mean one at that. Settling it down and holding things up is Edwards. Straffen does a good job clearing the zone, but has it taken away as soon as he enters the neutral zone. Two Bearcats actually collide. That ain't good. Leaves a shot open, and a well-done save by Michael Weber. He has to make another 6 save, but the Falcons are flourishing here, getting a couple of scoring attempts in a row, but the Bearcats have kept it scoreless here for every Falcon in orange. Aidenbach will take the offensive zone draw for BGSU. He will be opposed by number 24, Danny Matea. Matea has a hat trick to his credit already. Donald Ennis not afraid to meet up with his player and push him off the puck. Both guys go down, Forsteck and Ennis. Long clearing pass, home run pass, if you will, unable to connect, but Cincinnati able to beat it out to negate an icing. Here's Danny Matea looking for Okada. Okada moves off. Now he'll look to center it. Finally sends it across the crease. And Brandon Armstrong is there. Armstrong tries to drive it to the net, but is broken up before he can get there. Cincinnati keeping the pressure on, bringing it right back into the zone. There it is, Levasseur with the shot and a goal! Second hat trick of the night for the Bearcats. This one belongs to number 12. I really hope I'm pronouncing his name right, or else it's been wrong every time. I've been calling him Steven Levasseur. Call him what you want, number 12. Puts it in and gets a hat trick in his first game as a Cincinnati Bearcat. No Damian Lona, no Ryan Murphy, no Brady Kiplinger, no problem. Bearcats are finding offense from everywhere. And I tell you what, it's a true blessing to have the scoring that we do have. Joining us in the booth, today's starting goaltender, Sebastian Millette. Sebastian, pleased to have you, bud.
Good to be here, Paul.
Well, since you've been gone, since you were getting dressed up, we've had 2 hat tricks now, as Danny Matea completed his hat trick, scoring the 3rd goal, and Levasseur just put one in and scored a goal. So we're at 11-0 since you've been gone, if you will.
Well, it's nice to see all these guys stepping up.
Big time, and like I was saying a minute ago, missing a few known scorers from a year ago. Damian Lona, Ryan Murphy, Brady Kiplinger, all absent from the lineup. Lona since graduated, Murphy not here. Nick Okada still making his mark as he has a goal in today's game, but it's good to see this Bearcat offense scoring from a whole list of guys, not just the mainstays. How about that? There's the puck right there. That's pretty neat. Play gets stopped right here. 10:31 to go. Cincinnati in complete control, 11-0. So Bash, your first game out there, how do you feel?
Feels good. Yeah. I mean, it's always, you can always feel a little nervous coming in the first game of the season, but I felt like, once the shots started coming, I got into a good rhythm and felt good out there.
Yeah, it took a while for them to actually get a few shots on you, as you're kind of just stagnant there, but the game picks up really quickly, and then there were a few good opportunities that you put a stop into.
Well, we took a lot of penalties, so that creates opportunities for the other team eventually.
Absolutely. Well, what is your first take on this this new unit for the 2018-2019 season?
It's looking good. A lot of new faces, a lot of young faces, but I like what I see so far, and I'm excited for the rest of the year.
I mean, it's got to be challenging considering this Bearcat team is putting up 11 goals, trying to make it a bid for 12 right there. But they score this in game time mode. I mean, I can only imagine it's equally as hard in practice, keeping the pucks out of the net.
Yeah.
So up comes Luke Lorbis as he will try to make a move, but the save is made and play is stopped, courtesy of Nick Luttrell. So Keeping Lang in to take the draw. Lang wins it back. Shot on net. Save is made. And Bearcats are still trying to keep the pressure alive here. Puck goes into the protective netting, and we'll have a stoppage in play. A new puck will come out. And we're about ready to go. 9:15 to go. Big hit along the near side boards here. And on the wrong side of it was Colin Rack, though he's able to stay on his feet. Play kept alive in the zone before finally being cleared out. Penalty upcoming to Cincinnati, and that will be on number 20. That is on Easton Kindle. So Cincinnati committing penalties, like you said, and that's probably one of the many things they'll have to work on before the trip to New York.
Oh, definitely. We're not going to get away with that against some stronger teams.
Michael Weber will be tasked to keep this one at 11-0, as Bowling Green will go back on the power play. Bowling Green, though, looks a little winded, as not everybody out to their respected spots. They kind of just coasted in. And the Bearcats are there to clear it 10 seconds in to this power play opportunity. Puck moved through the neutral zone. That's Costo sending one in toward Weber softly. Weber loses his step. Has to scramble back, but luckily the defense is there to keep control of the puck. And here comes Colin Rack. Rack shot, patted aside with the right pad. So, Sebastian, you know, these September games, with it being warm outside, how did the ice feel to you?
You know, honestly, the past couple days, the ice has been pretty nice.
I noticed we got new lines. You can actually see the red line and blue line.
That is fantastic, and you can see the creases and everything, too.
It's pretty nice. So
yeah.
it's definitely an upgrade from last year.
Yeah.
Puck behind the net, Von Kieserling chopping away at it. White jerseys. Anywhere where the puck is, there's a white jersey around. Puck coming through. Under 30 seconds to go on the Bowling Green power play. Oh, man. Couple bodies fly there, and that is really not good, as we see a bucket on the ice. Logan Rossiter lost his helmet, and we do have a penalty here. Rossiter appears to be A-OK as he's up to his feet. Cincinnati taking exception, though. 7:15 to go. We'll have a penalty, and waiting. The door is open. We're just waiting for a culprit. It appears it might be number 16, Dominic Costo. No, he's the captain. They may send somebody else here. I don't know. The door is open. Bearcats have negated the rest of this penalty. And I'm not sure what the negotiations are. Number 19, Michael White, will be taking a seat for 2 minutes. Cincinnati's biggest enemy right now is the clock itself, as it sits at 7:15. Bearcats in front 11-0. Four-on-four hockey here. Falcons trying to get anything going offensively. Larbus drops his man, and that is a major penalty right there. Costo didn't have his stick and just grabbed Larbus and just twirled him, tried to throw him to the ground. He lost his composure, and they're going to get him with a holding call. So interesting. Hockey is a rough sport. Did you see that play there, Sebastian?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Any thoughts on that one?
I mean, I guess in the moment, you know, he lost his stick and he tried to do whatever he can to.
It looked like he was trying to sack the quarterback there.
Yeah, I think he got a little too into it. So.
Well, it's only 2 minutes, and you gotta love hockey. You know, as rough of a sport as it is, that's only 2 minutes, just a minor. And the Bearcats are on a 5-on-3 golden opportunity to make this a 13-0 game. Cincinnati controls. Tachi has it at the point, and now we have a cross-checking penalty, and it will go against Cincinnati. So Schneiberg is being explained, or excuse me, that's number 16, that's Dylan Scammon. He's being told that he cross-checked, and the Bearcats at least nullify one of the penalties up there. 6:39 to go, not exactly the ideal way the Bearcats want to finish this game, going back to the penalty box. Puck is dropped. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Cincinnati moves it across the neutral zone. Looking for some help. Nick Okada has it now. Drops it off. Shot, one-timer by Larbus. Is patted away by Luttrell. Nick Okada settles it down, moves to the point, looks in the slot. Now he's got Larbus again. Larbus was looking for the feed. Can't get it. Lemick's shot goes high and wide. The best safety net this team has is Nick Okada, who's able to play that blue line well, keep most things in, unable to keep that one in, but is able to at least keep it at the red line and allow Cincinnati to keep everybody in their spots. Okada with it now, looking for help, sends it over. There's Bursinger to Okada. Okada down low, looking for Lemick. Nick Okada holding it in, just sends one in softly, and it is patted aside by Luttrell. Nick Okada can't keep it in at the blue line. Now it's a race for the puck. Bowling Green is there, and the backhanded attempt goes high and wide off the stick of Alex Forystek. Now on 4-on-4, and 25 in orange bashes his stick down. Not real thrilled about how that went down. Here comes Danny Mattea, 3 goals to his credit already. Puck sent up top, and now